solve it? Okay, how do you solve it? Simple. You need to get away from this crowd of 36,000 and somehow try to reach out to the same HRs via another way. And when we shared this technique as part of last batch, many people said that straight away started working. So let's discuss step by step what are you supposed to do. Okay? So everybody, step number 1. Okay, step 1, find your relevant job on job portals. Right, first of all, the jobs will be available on your job portal itself. Idhar udhar to nahi rahenge. So let's see, that's the beginning point. Now if you want to know which is the job portal good for you, just go to Google, go to ChatGPT and ask them, read some blogs, which are the top 5 job portals in India in 2023 for freshers, for experience, for whatever your technology. You will find a list of that. There you go, search based upon your domain. If it is Java, see in the past 1 week how many jobs are actually posted. So thoda sa research karoge, so you will be able to figure it out in 1 to 2 days which is a good working job portal for you. Wherever there are more jobs posted by the HR, that is good for you. So that's it. So simple approach. First, find the relevant job portal where there are jobs being posted which matches you. Okay, matches you is very important. Okay, fine. Once you do that, let's say right now whatever you're finding, okay, you do apply to those jobs. The currently whatever you're doing, yes, by applying you become part of the 36,000 number there. Okay, you become part of this 36,000 number there. It is fine, at least you applied. Okay, but now comes the next steps which are very important. Okay, the third step here is, guys, you need to collect more details. If you find that this company ka job is really relevant, matching you, whatever your experience, your skills, or fresher or intern, whatever, if it matches you and you applied, if you feel it is really relevant, I want you to go to the next level of deeper dive here. Okay, and which is collect additional information about this job, which includes some basic details like, okay, what is the company email? I'll tell you, mil jate hai these details. Okay, company email, LinkedIn profile, okay, company website, company contact number, yeah, efforts will be required, actions. Like if you want to get out of the 36,000 people, a different approach is required, different way of going is required. Okay, so these are the 4 details. What you need to do is just collect these additional details based upon the company name. Wherever you are applying, you'll find the company name. Just go to Google. You will find on them on LinkedIn as well. You will find some website also with their name. Try to really check on the address. It is all talking about the same thing on the website or LinkedIn page somewhere in the About Us section or some place on the website. You will find the company emails mentioned. You will find the company contact numbers mentioned. Or okay, when you go to LinkedIn profile, you will see the working people of that company, somehow unke emails or contact numbers. You will be able to find this data if you really sit. Maybe not for everybody, but for majority, almost 60% of the jobs, you will be able to find these details. Okay, now what is required? Okay, these are the steps which gave job to many people. The fourth step, you just need to drop an email, okay, over these mails which you have collected, and in the email just mention that I applied for the job in your company and I am matching your skills, okay, and really relevant for your position, excited to join for interview with you, and confident that I will definitely get selected, something. I'll give you some email templates also. But the main key point here is, first you apply. 36,000 people applied, but you go to the deeper level, collect all possible emails and just put everybody in the to section and just give the reference on Naukri. This was your URL. I applied, and maybe attach your resume back again and say, I'm really interested and I am really suitable for this position. I'm very confident. Please arrange an interview for me and it would be a very good choice for you. Something like that. You can ask ChatGPT, give me an email template, what to tell to HR. It will tell you. Now, let me tell what has happened. This simple technique, when we discussed in the previous batches, specifically many people reach out to me and said ki, as soon as they did that, immediately HR called them. So in the email, you give your email, contact number. Why? Because they could just understand the picture again here. HR is also like, abhi 36,000 mein se ek kaun laega? If behind the screen only 5 people reach out to them, they will be very happy. Kahin se these people itself came. Now let's arrange the interview. HR को क्या चाहिए? One suitable person which matches, and whoever that person is, they will like to go ahead with that. They might not even scan through the job portals for another guy. If they find you are the relevant, they will say, okay, give your resume. They will go through that. If they find everything is matching, they would immediately arrange interview call also. This simple technique will work. And you never know, tomorrow you do this and tomorrow it might work. Everything is a matter of chance. Anything can happen anytime. Okay. Now, next, let's continue. Abhi to khatam nahi hua, but step by step. Okay. Fine. Once you do this, next what you're supposed to do is, now this is interesting. This is where the results will start changing. For this company, you found the company LinkedIn profile. Next, you need to find employees of this company. Okay. You need to find employees of this company. Guys, dekho, everything, full steps are important. Don't do only 1 or 2 and just keep waiting. Whatever we discussed today, you apply it fully, and then dekho, within 1 month you'll get the job. If you're not getting, that means you did not apply it fully for even 1 month of time. First, understand along with me everything. Okay, don't try to draw any conclusions right now. Keep your mind open. The technique, the strategy is still under progress. Ek piece nahi chalega. When 10 pieces come together, then the massive explosion will happen and jobs will come. Okay, everything is a part of a bigger puzzle that we are playing. Okay, so focus, everyone. First, you do this. Okay. Now, the second thing is, for this company, try to find some employees of this company from the LinkedIn profile. You need to focus on 2 kinds of employees. One, okay, those HRs which is having hiring, that purple violet kind of symbol with them. Every HR, you can find the designations of the people. You can search there on LinkedIn. Okay, bhai, all the HR professionals, just show it and they will give you the HR list. Just see whoever are having hiring, one by one visit those profile and see, are they having the hiring tag for your related profile, like maybe whatever Java or Node or whoever you are. So first, try to find HRs having hiring status. Second, try to find employees, okay, which has something common in you and are in your domain. Maybe somebody from your college, filters are again available. Somebody from your college, somebody from your locality or region, let's say Maharashtra or Kolkata or any other place. Okay? You can find employees, their details will be there. If somebody is of your domain, this kind of person, try to find something common, or HR with a hiring status. Many people said this also works. I'm again saying piece by piece, anything can work here. You need to just keep running. What you need to do next is, once you find these people, at least for every company that you're applying, at least try to send connection requests for 3 people. Minimum 3. You can go for more. LinkedIn is having a weekly limit on how many connections you can send. So my suggestion will be, try to exhaust the weekly limit. Every time it will reset honga, next week say again you will get the same number. So whatever is that limit, generally 100 to 150 ka limit hota hai. So whatever is that limit, try to exhaust that week by week. Utilize all. So find the company, find the relevant people, send them connection request. Abhi, guys, still be along with me. There are very minute details. People might say, I am doing this. No, right way of doing it is required. Okay. The connection request which you send should always have a personalized note, not just a blank connection request. It should always have a personalized note. Okay, I think you might already know that, how exactly that needs to be done. Let's say if you go to LinkedIn, right? Okay, let's say anybody. I'm just clicking somewhere. Okay, these are all people in my contact. Maybe koi hai kya? हाँ, यहाँ से I'll find somebody who is not the third person. I'm just clicking randomly on one of the person. Okay, there is this connect option, and then there is this add a note. Okay, so you need to go to this level. Let's say you found that person somehow who is relevant to you, or the HR relevant to you. You need to go to the connect, and in that add a note related section. Okay, now guys, now this is interesting. What we are doing is we found a job in that company, okay, which is relevant for you. Many people for referral on LinkedIn, how they are approaching is they simply reach out to person and say hey, is there an opening in your company? This is my resume, can you please check and tell me if there is an opening. Guys, let me tell, IT people do not really go forward. They are like a kaun dikhega, they'll just ignore me. Okay, some might go forward, but majority of the times you're just saying if there is a relevant position, this is my role and I am really good, please apply. They will be like, okay, where to find, how to find, just leave it. But if you get into this step, what we are doing, okay, I'm now going to share you a message template what you can use. Okay, just be with me. Just read this message template. Okay, when you are on this connection, trying to fill in a connection here, okay, trying to really fill in a note here, you utilize something like this. You don't really ask the person to refer you. You go strategically, okay, bhai, I have something common in you. I'm reaching out to you because we have something in common. So we mentioned something, right? If it is HR person, not really common, so just HR ko you can be very straightforward. If okay, you are looking for this position, I am relevant for that, and that is where I wanted to connect with you. But if you are reaching out to the second category person, employee say you can ask for referral. If it is HR, then you can talk directly to HR. If I am relevant for that, this is my resume and I'm really excited. HR say you do a direct talk. But with employees, you want to get referrals. Referral ke liye this approach is going to work. Okay, for referrals, while you are sending the connection request, in that put some message like this: we have something in common. And now guys, this is important, listen carefully everybody. Okay, already I saw that there is an opening in your company in so and so department, blah blah blah. Nothing but you are telling them, yes, there is an opening in your company, I found it. Now they cannot say it's not there. Maybe if you can provide a job ID or something, that is also going to work out. Provide that. And next, you are not asking them for an interview, okay, or referral. You are saying, I am wondering if you are willing to share some thoughts, like how is the work culture there? You're not asking them in the first connect to really give you a referral or do anything. You're asking, I just wanted to connect with you to know your work culture. कि कैसी कंपनी क्या है, that's it. And that's it. This should be your first message. Okay, guys, be with me. अभी technique और expand होने वाली है. Now just imagine, yeah, you need to understand, not everybody is going to accept your connection request, but some might accept. And even after accepting, they might not even tell ki, okay, let's have a call and I will tell you everything. The ratio is always 10-1 or 20-1 at times also. I will one by one explain everything. Know that you have to put these efforts. 10-1 ratio will happen. You drop connection request to 10 people, maybe one person might accept. And that one person might not even tell you, ki, okay, let's have a call. That is how the market is. You need to know the truth so that you can do the technique consistently. Let me tell how this technique will give you results. Some people might just apply this piece and like, अरे नहीं काम कर रहा है. No, wait. It's a part of a package, set of activities, long enough you need to perform. Now let's go along with me. Okay, go along with me, guys. So far, are you understanding? Just comment it in the chat. Okay, are you guys understanding so far? Just comment it in the chat. Guys, everything is required to be executed in a bulk actions. Then you will get results guaranteed. Okay, very good. Thank you for confirming. Thanks for confirming. Chalo, please focus, please focus. And I will give you all these sheets. Okay, don't worry about that. I'm not just showing it. I will give you all in the sheet as well. Okay, don't worry, I'll give you all these. I have a lot of material to be shared with you people. We will give value properly. Okay, dikha ke bhagne ke liye nahi aaya hu. I'm here to really be along with you. Okay, now let's come back. Now I want you to visualize with me. Okay, thoda sa mind ko open karte. Okay, and I think then definitely you will get the confidence that this technique, how will this work? Okay, now just imagine, everyone visualize it with me along in your mind. Let's say day one, you sat, you found 10 companies which are relevant to you. For these 10 companies, okay, you found the connections on LinkedIn. For each company, you posted 3 connection requests, let's say. Nothing but total 30 connection requests you have posted one day. 30 connection request. Scale पे काम करेगा this technique. Not one कर लिया, like मैंने 10 कर लिया यार, एक भी नहीं बोल रहा है, negativity, that will not work. You do it like, okay, 10 companies, 3 per company, 30 connection requests. It will take time. 2-3 hours will be required to be put in. Once you do the 30 connection requests, now the magic of doing it as a note. Why it has to be note only? Okay, why? Because as soon as you're doing this as add note, means in this section here, when you fill it here and then you send it, so as soon as the person accepts the connection request, the request straight away goes to your message box. So you don't need to additionally search who is accepting and who is not accepting. Okay? Otherwise, if you don't put that message, it will just be in your connection list somewhere, and from there getting is going to be problem. So this is why we need to put it in the note itself. So whoever accepts would be in your LinkedIn message box. क्या हो रहा है अभी filter होते चल रहा है. Yeah, ratio is going to be like that. You apply for 30 companies, 30 connections, maybe out of 30, only 3 people accept. Now guys, देखो, if you are already mentally prepared कि 3 आने वाला है, then you will not cry about it कि अरे यार nobody is accepting my connection. Like रोने के लिए तो everybody cries about everything, but mentally be prepared. Okay, what is the outcome accepted? When you do 30 connections, 3 will accept. Now the funda is, if in one day you scaled up your actions and you got 3 connection requests, if you do repeat the same activity tomorrow, because jobs are there on the job portals, you need to find, let's say 100 job milenge, you search across multiple platforms, every 2 weeks or every month, 100, 200 openings might come, right? If for each of that you start posting, what will happen? Day 1, 3. Day 2, then this keeps multiplying. This becomes 6, this becomes 9, this becomes 12, and this number keeps going. In 1 week, okay, 5 days, around 15 connections will accept. Guys, it is all a game of hard work and consistency. Doing it only one day and saying, it's not working, is not going to give results, because random air, you cannot go and catch somebody's neck except my connection. You need to go with math here. If you daily are posting for 30 connections, let your LinkedIn weekly limit get exhausted. But you will find in a duration, okay, of 5 days, 15 people might accept your connection request. That's a good number. Now, out of 15 people a week, how many of you people will actually say, yes, I want to have a call? That number might also be different. Maybe out of 15 who accepts, only 2 people might say, okay, I want to have a call, wants to discuss culture with you, right? So let's just try to understand what is happening is, okay, daily you are reaching to a number of connections. You are maybe reaching out to around 100, 150 connections, whatever limit. Out of that, based upon the conversion factor, let's say 15 people have accepted your connection. Out of 15 people, let's say 2 people are talking. But now look from it from a different perspective. 1 week, may there are 2 IT professionals. They are ready to talk to you and discuss about an opportunity with you. Now that's an achievement. But if you don't work at this much scale, that is not going to happen. That is where there is a full book written on this concept, 10x rule. I would highly recommend Grant Cardone ka book, 10x rule. You need to anticipate how much amount of actions will be required to get your results. You have to do it 10 times, not send to one person, send to 10 people, then one might accept. And from that, then multiply. And guys, 1 week there will be 2 people ready to discuss. Now, how about week 2, mein, there are more 2 people ready to discuss, and then it goes on so on and so forth. Okay, so just understand, when you do this for even 2-3 weeks, you will start talking to IT people. Okay, and now let me give you some more tricks here. Be with me, be with me. Okay, give me some time and full concrete technique niklega. Okay, once you start sending it to them, maybe if they don't respond, then what? Okay, but they accepted connections. Whoever is accepting your connections, they will be in your message box. Okay, once, first of all, let's assume these kind of people, you chat with them. As soon as you chat with them, they said, okay, we will discuss case number 1. Case 1, people discussed with you. Case number 1, people discussed with you. Immediately, then the second template is going to be rolled out to such people. And now the second template is also pretty interesting, guys. In the second template, we say it was very nice talking to you, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, this second paragraph, thoda sa maybe put it into your own words, but the meaning should be this. I realize it's easy for resume to get lost in the shuffle when applying through online portal. Do you know who I should send my resume to directly? Or if your company is having an employee referral bonus, I can send you my resume so that you can earn the bonus and give it forward. Because this is called as smartly approaching. Like when the internal person gives it forward, you will be away from this huge 36,000 people as well. And then you're getting down narrow. And this technique is important. Okay, I know I can apply it online, but it might get messy. Can you give me the HR details so that I can directly call? But if there is a referral bonus, I can give it to you as well and show that I am confident on my skills. Now that is the second message you should follow on this. Case 1, people discussed culture with you. As soon as they discuss culture, follow-up message. Okay, can you now give me HR email, or you can refer and get bonus, whichever works for you. And just imagine, weekly basis you're doing this with multiple people. In a matter of 3 to 4 weeks, many people will start talking to you. Now, some of you might be, "Arey yaar, this is a slow process. ऐसे तो 3 हफ्ते में क्या ही होगा?" Now guys, you ask a question to yourself, since how many months you are hunting for job? And did that approach even build any network in IT industry with any HRs or any working professionals? You unknowingly have wasted more than 1 month, and right now in your hand, majority of you people will not even have anything. Right? Time is anyways going to pass. If you don't do this, you will still be having only resume in your hand and like, kahan apply karu? But if you do this, by the end of 1 month, there might be 10 people in IT who are in your contact, who know you. And now the technique is still continuing. The technique is not done yet. You just do what we are discussing and you will get results in 1 to 2 months maximum. Okay. Now, how it happens? How it happens? You further go down. You further go down. Itna karne lage. Now, let's talk about case 2. What if those people are not saying anything to you. They accepted your connection, but no reply. They accepted the connection, but no reply. For that, we want to build a full system of follow-up. छोड़ेंगे नहीं किसी को, job लेना है, that's our priority. People might not care about you, but you have to care about yourself. You know how the marketing people are, right? Marketing वाले बेचने का लगे तो बेचते हैं, right? They don't give up. सामने वाला फिर कुछ भी सुना दे, no matter what they say, these people will be like, नहीं, but I have to sell, I have to sell. Because the salaries depend upon what they are selling. If they don't sell, they'll not get money. So they are very committed. They take it, take it, take it. But for your job, I want you to become a bit more determined. You take it, I want it, I want it. So we will follow up. Don't care much about what others are thinking. Get over that mindset कि लोग क्या कहेंगे if I reach out to them multiple times. Guys, it is your life and it is already at risk because you're not getting job. Don't think what people will think if you follow up with them. You should get job and you have to be determined for getting it. You need to build a system of follow-up. What is the system of follow-up? Simple है, ज़्यादा complex नहीं. Weekly, one day, only for follow-ups. For anybody who might have responded, who might not have responded, you check back with them again. Ki bhai, is there any progress? Did you tell anything to the HR? And that's it. Just trying to be in touch. This is another technique, guys. This happens. I will tell you honestly. I'll tell you my honest truth. There are a lot of people, they come to me on LinkedIn asking something. Naturally, I ignore for initial time. Okay. And then there are people, maybe few of them maybe reach out to me 2-3 times. I still ignore for 3 times also. But when somebody comes into me 4th time also, then I'm like, oh, let's see, man. Then behind the screen, there are human emotions. When somebody is coming for like 4th time to me, I then start caring. What has gone wrong, man? Let's see what is happening. And you need to understand, behind every LinkedIn connection, there is a human being who is emotional. With emotions, initially they might ignore, but when you follow up with them 4 times, 5 times, they will respond. The chances are almost 80% people will respond. Out of 10, 80 will respond if they follow up 5 times with them. And that is practically proven. These are the stats from the marketing team. They say if you want to sell a product to somebody, reach out to them 5 times and then they will definitely want to talk to you. They will initially not. Now apply this technique, man. Okay, this is a gem technique. Reach out or follow up 5 times with same person and then they will listen. Then chances will not be 10-1, the chances will be huge. Now we want to simplify it. You cannot work on this scattered because you're daily putting message to like 30 people, 10 have accepted. What you need to do is weekly, one day you set up. Let's say Tuesday is that day, maybe tomorrow. What you need to do on Tuesday, every Tuesday, you don't apply anywhere else. You just sit and all the previously wherever you did this step number 2 of dropping an email. Next, all the LinkedIn connections which you build, just do a follow-up with all of them. Email ko ek aur reply karo. Just go to your email box. Wahan pe sent items mein you will find all your emails. Just change, reply all. Okay, I'm really still eagerly waiting for this. Is there a possibility? This possibility, that possibility. And you know what? Email bhejne ke liye bhi there is a template. I will just show you. When you apply for the job, in this you will find there is this kind of an email template. We said, right, okay, once you apply, then you reach out to the HR via email. Yes, great to meet you. I applied for so and so position in your company. I want to let you know that how interested I am for the position. I'm particularly excited for your company because of so and so reason. And then name some specific accomplishments that relate to what is listed in the job description. Amazing email will come. Okay, people, you can take a screenshot of this. I will give you in the end, but this is a gem email. As part of the steps that we are discussing, first you apply. Then when it comes to dropping the email, use this email template. And this shows the curiosity, like your willingness to work for them. Maybe they might ignore. LinkedIn connection also, you drop the message, they ignored. But we want to work like a smart, dedicated, committed person. We will follow up with people till the time they approve us. छोड़ना नहीं है भाई, job चाहिए. Your families are waiting for you to earn. You are waiting and struggling in the market. You need to get a bit shameless to get the job now. Stop thinking about the other person. What will they think? No, it's your bloody life and you have to win. You cannot be like, nay, nay, it's okay. You cannot care that much, man. A bit, think about yourself and your family this time. Become a bit bold, become a bit courageous, become a bit brave. Follow up with people 5 times, weekly once. Drop them a follow-up email. This is a follow-up email template. I applied for your position last week and I want to want to update you. I am still very much interested in your company. Do let me know if you have any questions. I am ready for it. You know what? One real truth. Okay, let me tell one real truth. What is happening? There are positions in IT not even being filled up for 3 months. Naukri mein, there might be a job opening posted 3 months ago, still it might not be have filled. This happened for many projects. I have seen that happening. You might say, but why? You know, there is a lot of mess happening in the hiring process in IT industry. Even though, let's say, we might have hired a person, gave him the offer letter, and now people are waiting, oh, so this guy is going to join us on so and so day. But in between, that employee is searching some other jobs and then he gets a better pay somewhere else, and last moment he comes to the company and says, oh, I'm not able to come, I'm going somewhere else. Then position again reopens for hunting. Now what does this mean? If you are constantly following up, now guys, this is the secret magic. People say like luck aata hai, now you will get lucky. You never know. If you are constantly following up with HRs, if you're constantly following up with employees, if you're constantly dropping them emails, you never know when another position might open in any company. It's pretty random, but something will open, and before they even post it on job portal, they will say, oh, this guy is chasing us since past 1 month, let's give him the interview call. Now that is magic. A job before it comes to the market will be given to you because you stuck with those people long enough. That's magic. That's luck. And that luck will be created because you were courageous enough to take actions long enough. Please understand, within 1 month, your life will start changing if you do this. You will have people, HRs, who are in your contact, working professionals in your contact, some of them chatting with you as well. You're following up with them. Plus, at the same time, you are applying for new companies also. When all of these things are happening, anything can happen. Any opening can come anywhere. Anybody can say, okay, I refer you, because they like your commitment of like following up for the job. They might be like, oh yeah, ye to bahut ziddi hai. That's a very good quality. You're not ready to give up. That attitude itself will be like, oh, this guy is really like, if he wants something, he sticks with it. He doesn't leave. That quality itself talks a lot about it. And then they will be like, okay, let's check the technical skills. And we need this kind of people in our team who are hungry for getting results. That's a positive attitude. Okay? But if somebody सामने से बार-बार नहीं बोल रहा है, so then you थोड़ा सा customize it a bit softer. So play with your words. Be smart there on the fly. Okay? किसी को irritate मत कर दो कि they get to like a lot of things. So but softly try to think smart of how to communicate. Okay? Guys, take a minute to really process what we are saying. Just process it. And just comment it in the chat if you got some of this idea. I'll quickly summarize it, but just comment it in the chat if you got some of this idea. This will guaranteed work, my friend. It worked for many of our previous batch people. It will take maximum 1 month, but uske baad dekho, your connections will be all into the IT industry. Okay, Aditya, Pranjali, Shiva Kumar, and all the members on YouTube. And this happens many times, guys. देखो क्या होता है, whenever there is an opening in my team, right, I have to go to HR, but HR says, "Bhai, if in your context, if there is a somebody good, already tell na, so we will directly interview that person." So if you are in touch with somebody, that will automatically start working for you. Okay, there are a few more things to this technique. Guys, run everything. Okay, run everything and it will work. Now, देखो, one important catch here. We will close the session at 9:30. Okay, jaldi nahi karenge. If required, I'll give you a 5 minutes, 2 minutes break in between. But there are just two things which we want to just discuss, and that will complete this full puzzle. And फिर job मिल जाए. Two more things which we need to care about. ठीक है? So far इतना तो हो गया. If you just keep doing this, connections are building, you're dropping them emails, you're following up with them. There is a chance of luck which might come in picture, or same position they might say, oh, come down, or like you are continuously applying for new companies also. Okay, तो क्या हो रहा है chat के अंदर, in your LinkedIn chat, all the active people are already there. In your email ka sent box, all the emails are already there. So you don't have to do any additional tracking here and there. You will already find the people here itself. ठीक है, follow up भी हो जाएगा, and even LinkedIn connections will also grow. Okay.